Roads many of us drive every day, now considered some of the most dangerous streets in Detroit. Detroit is full of dangerous streets, and the city knows it. As of 2020, the number of people dying on Detroit streets is outpacing nearly all other large cities in the U.S., and the pedestrian fatality rate is the third highest. 7 Action News anchor Mike Duffy sifts through the city's new list of dangerous streets and its plan for action.
We're here along Gratiot, and authorities say that this is one of the most dangerous stretches of road in the entire state. Now, the city is trying to do something about it to make it safer for pedestrians.
Ebony Dozier knows the Gratiot corridor near McNichols well.
Are you surprised to hear that this is a very dangerous street?
No, not at all. It's been this way for many years.
She wants to see the city take action.
Fix up the roads, fix the street lights, the signs, make things visible.
The city is aware of the problem. Just last week, it issued the Detroit Comprehensive Safety Action Plan. The report acknowledges that the fatal crash average continues to rise steadily year by year, out of pace with the nation and other large cities. In fact, between 2019 and 2020, fatalities on Detroit's streets spiked from 94 to 150, an over 50% increase in just 1 year. Todd Scott is the executive director of the Detroit Greenways Coalition, a nonprofit that advocates for more biking and walking infrastructure in the city.
Do you think the city of Detroit's doing enough?
I think they're on the right path. It's going to take a lot of work. They didn't get in this position overnight.
I asked him which areas are particularly problematic.
The one we hear the most about is Gratiot, and we researched Gratiot a little bit and found that 1.5% of all the road fatalities in the state of Michigan occur on Gratiot within the city of Detroit, which is astounding. We all need to work together. It's not a matter of more law enforcement or more education for drivers. We need to bring the engineers back to the table, redesign these roads and make them safer.
In its report, the city lays out several strategies, actions, and projects it will undertake over the next decade. The majority of these measures revolve around slowing traffic down. They cite just how fast fatality rates increase as speeds go up. Lance Woods is the co-founder of We Run 313, a running club that aims to promote unity, connectedness, self-love, and awareness through running.
We run 313. We run our city, we run our streets, we run our neighborhoods, and it's very important for the people within the city to feel as safe as possible.
Woods acknowledges there's room for improvement.
But when you talk about the neighborhoods where the people of Detroit actually live, it's pretty unsafe. But I do see bike lanes and I do see different things happening to try to improve. But I think that we could be moving at a faster rate.
He's glad to know Detroit is acknowledging its faults and looking toward the future.
I think when we hear different things about the city and where we can improve, it should motivate us to be better.
In Detroit, Mike Duffy, 7 Action News.
You'll find the full list of dangerous streets at WXYZ.com, along with an interactive map so you can find the streets in your own neighborhood.